welcome back, I'm Jack, and welcome back to the Kingdom Hearts playthrough. So, yeah, here's me changing the party up a bit, because I was exploring the whole world, and guess what, I figured out what that lever does. When you hit that lever, it activates a bunch of stuff outside the manor, which means that those cages that we couldn't get into before, yeah, with the chests, yeah, they get lowered, so you can actually reach them, so you don't need to have some ridiculous parkour abilities to get into them or anything. Also, there was a treasure chest I just passed, but it looked like there was like a doorway that was closed. You passed by it for a brief second in the last part, and it's open as well, so you can get a treasure chest. And there's Heartless, of course there are. Okay, to be perfectly honest, this commentary I'm recording is post. So this recording at the time I said all this stuff in the moment, and that's gonna be why things will happen, like me pausing the game there, which was probably to check out that really handsome, beautiful number. 12,000, by the way, just bringing that up again. Yeah, so I found a Trinity there, and I brought Donald Goofy down here so that we could get it. I'm guessing that's me looking after those bubbles, because you can't not have enough bubbles. Yeah, so basically I lost all of the audio recording for this part. Everything else is fine, every other part. And I don't know how it happened, but my theory, I'm thinking it kind of looks like I may have accidentally turned off the microphone. I was in the middle of recording and I just accidentally hit the microphone, which incidentally is my phone, and lost all the audio, so yeah. Anyway, if you ever fall to the bottom of this manor tree thing, you can just use the walking bathtub to get back up. It's a very nice bathtub, isn't it? It just lets you right up, and I'll pop along, even though you just beat up its masters, the 3 kids who, you know, are children. We mercilessly brutalize them. In the name of friendship, obviously. We're heroes, good people, that's what we are. Yeah. Bearing in mind, once you push that lever and it opens up all those secret doorways, you know, it opens doors, it moves cages around, treasure chests are revealed and such. It also, you know, it changes this area. This entire area is changed to a different area, basically. What that means is that the Heartless will respawn. Every Heartless that you defeated on the way up is back, if not different. Like, sometimes they're different Heartless, you know, it's different spawns and all that. Point is, I had to fight a lot of Heartless, but I saw that Trinity and I figured, let's get that done. But now that it's done, we're going to swap Jack back in, because he is our man for this world, and we're also about to go beat up Oogie Boogie. And, you know, considering he's Jack's personal enemy, it only feels right that Jack should be personally present for that whole thing. So, anyway. Tally-ho, and off to it. We need to go find a green door that is now unlocked because we hit a lever that moved cages around. This game is wonderful, really. Yeah, so this is the area, that door that opens up. Yeah, there was a treasure chest there. I got it. It's good. Don't worry. We're cool. So, with the power of gravity, we shall, but not the actual spell, gravity, just, you know, falling. We are gonna miss. We missed. Okay. Nope, we got it. There we are. Yeah, it's interesting me watching this. I do remember what happened. It's just, it's been a day. So, anyway. Yeah, I took the time out to defeat one little straggler. Not a single Heartless shall be left alive under my watch. I am the Keyblade Master, darn it. I'll kill every Heartless in the world if I have to. Which I don't, but I will anyway. Nice cooperation attack there, fellows. Righto. So, yeah. I think I want to change up my moveset. But I don't. I'm sure I was talking about something relevant to that pause menu thing when I first recorded, but I'm not anymore. You notice that the torture chamber is, the doorway is a guillotine? There's another guillotine in the world, but, yeah. The door into this room isn't the same. Is there like another door? Is it like a corridor or something?
Want it?
No,
well then, come on over and get it!
It's weird what I think it is. The fiend! He swallowed the fake heart!
Let's see if I can get their attention! Oh, hi!
Thematically, I'm not really sure what the intention behind this whole plotline of the heart was, you know, the fake heart, like... I mean, I get it, you know, can't make a real heart, you can't just replicate one, it's much deeper than that, but... Alright, time for a boss fight. Let me tell you something, this is one of the best boss fights in the game. No joke, I love this boss fight. So yeah, we're stuck in this little arena and Oogie Boogie is on the outer edge. He's up there, we're down here, we can't reach him. There's a couple of gargoyles, they bother us, but otherwise not much to do. So every so often these buttons in the center of the arena will light up, and each one of them corresponds to a different segment. You just got to try and make sure you hit the right button when Oogie Boogie's in that segment. You get elevated up and you can beat the stuffing out of him. After doing a certain amount of damage, he just knocks you back down, and the process continues. So while we're down here, he'll throw a bunch of dice at us. Some of them are just exploding attack dice like that, but every so often he'll throw dice like these. And when he does that, well, different things happen. It looks like this one, he rolled 2, so I think he just summons gargoyles. It's kind of a lame one, but yeah. There are cooler things that happen, okay? Sometimes he, like, the toy soldiers you see in the background, like the various devices you see in the background of the arena, like they can get summoned and used to attack us. Yeah, I like to make sure my whole party's on board for beating up Oogie Boogie. He's close. I think one more combo in on him, and he's a goner. Yeah, so you only really need to do it 3 times, or well, I don't know. Depends how often you hit, I suppose. You gotta make the most of your opportunities. They don't come around often. So here's that spinning blade thing. Yeah, just gotta time it right. Somehow I'm doing that without even seeing myself. That's focus. Oh my goodness! Even when I could see myself, I just ran right into it. Ooh, Oogie Boogie's a tricky boy. Just back and forth a bit. Jack's down. Come on, Jack, wake up. You're going to want to be awake for this. We're going to totally kill him. Ah, but we didn't. So there are like some soldiers in the background of the arena and a spinning saw blade kind of thing. You can summon those things and attack you with them. Oh, 3 ones. Ah, yeah, Oogie Boogie, he doesn't like it when he rolls 3 ones. He's just gonna make his roll a different thing. Take fate into your own hands, Oogie Boogie. I like your style. Not even sure what that did. Like attack-wise, nothing happened. He's still running around the arena though. So yeah, those are the toy soldiers. That's the spinning saw blade. Like there's so many cool different gadgets, and I think most of them are in some way references to the. Oh wait, is that what he? Oh, he's healing himself. Is that what you did by rolling this? He's still gonna die next time we get him. That's such a. You still have a poor amount of health, boy. Aha! Nice try, big fella. Nice try. Yep, we're done here. And we got more ability points. Can always use more of them. A very welcome addition to the family. So now we murder Oogie Boogie. Oh man, Oogie Boogie, it looks like your plan came apart at the seams. I can't believe I didn't make that joke in the first commentary. So I think the lesson of today is that when you make a heart, don't swallow it, because then it ends up in your belly and it'll get digested, and you know that's not where hearts go. They belong in your chest cavity, so get a practice surgeon to open up your chest for you. And then you can put your heart in. So yeah, for some reason Oogie Boogie just turns into his house. Yeah, he just combines, fuses, he does a fusion dance with his manner. So yeah, the power of darkness or something is keeping him alive in this form. I mean, I'm not really sure what the harm is. I mean, I get it, darkness, we're the Keyblade Master, we gotta take him down. Music's really cool, by the way. But like, you know, can we just leave him like this? It's not like he's going anywhere. Oh dear. Really, I think it's kind of a rip-off that you don't get to, you know, walk away and save for a second before coming to fight us. Because let me tell you, this boss fight sucks. Like, I like the platforming, to be honest. Yeah, it's clunky. I know it's not great, particularly in this game, and the Kingdom Hearts series in general, but particularly this game. I know the platforming is not great, but I do like the freedom of mobility that you do have with it. And I enjoy jumping around things, especially with high jump. Without high jump, yeah, the platforming sucks. Look at this, I can't even run across this thing. I'm still going to try. See, just a couple of good jumps, and there you go. Thing is, you see how damaging those fire blasts are. They're just overpowered. Because they're the only way that you can get hurt, apart from getting attacked by random encounter Heartless. Let me tell you, I was terrified fighting this thing because I just did not want to perish as I have done in the past. Actually, I'm not sure. Have I died in this playthrough? I doubt anyone's keeping track. I know I certainly am not, but why would I? I don't want to remember my failures. I want to be better than them. There you go. Inspirational quote for the day. Yeah. Basically, in a nutshell, this whole fight is just jump over to the next glob, whatever it is, and, you know, if you can't find it, well, that sucks. Just gonna have to keep jumping around the place until you do, and in the meantime, avoid these really powerful fireballs that just come out of nowhere. Sometimes they just fly from off camera. It sucks. But, yeah, so it's a very odd choice for a boss fight. I'm not really sure what the, where the idea behind the inception of this was. I mean, like, why? That's the only question I really have about it. I don't mind it, overall. I think it's kind of cool, villains utilising darkness in weird ways. This is very freakish, and certainly befitting of the Nightmare Before Christmas world, but, like, yeah. I'm not sure I ever remember Oogie Boogie being that attached to his house. But then Oogie Boogie, he gets so much more to do in this game, in the whole series, the whole Kingdom Hearts series really, than his own movie. I think he's also an addition that wasn't in the original Nightmare Before Christmas book. He's quite cool, I think, as a character, just in general. But he really is just totally wacky and off the wall. I'm not sure if the Kingdom Hearts series does him more justice by changing him a bit and giving him more to do, more to talk about and stuff. Or less, but, you know. So yeah, at this point I cast Wind on myself because I'm just freaking nervous. I don't want to die here. I just don't want to do any of this all over again, so I'm just making sure I can stay alive and survive the blast. Makes it easier to know when to heal as well. Which is great because these gargoyles are really keeping me away from taking on that glob, which isn't even the last one. So at this point I think I was a bit lost. I was like, oh gosh, where's the last glob? And actually, watching this over, I actually did see it when I was up here last. I'm pretty sure I remember passing it. But first time around, of course, I didn't know what it was, but I'm looking around for it, just thinking I need a good sort of vantage point. Get the high ground, it's always the advantage. Basically makes you unstoppable, right? And then, yeah, don't worry, I do find it somewhere down here. It's, yeah, there it is. There it is! Hiding in the corner. But for the moment, I took a break to defy gravity because, I mean, why not? Oh. Another thing as well is the globs have no defense mechanism. They just occasionally shoot out fire as well. Like, it's so lazy. They're globs of darkness. And I kind of like the way they're used in 358 over 2 days. They're entire missions where you just run around town and you take out these globs. Because they're like just sort of dormant darkness. Like, just darkness. Pure darkness in a glob. Stuck to a wall. But if left alone, it could grow into something bigger and more dangerous. It could be interesting to see what that is. I guess Oogie Boogie's manor here is a form of that. So basically, we have to fight Oogie Boogie because Roxas didn't do his job. I'm kidding, Roxas hasn't been born yet. We don't know who he is in the series yet anyway, so, you know. Spoilers. And with that, the house falls. Looks like your foundation sucked. No, I'm just kidding. Your foundation was great, except for this giant hole in it. Yeah, the keyhole to the world was underneath Oogie Boogie's house. I mean, he's a villain. It was under his house. Is he not looking for that? Is he not wanting to, like, consume the world with darkness and not know what all the villains are doing? Their big master plan? Maleficent's certainly trying to get Jafar to do it. Would Oogie Boogie not be on the same wavelength to some extent? And the keyhole, the thing he's looking for, was under his house. The whole time.
Sally, why didn't I listen to you?
The only way to find the keyhole was to destroy an entire treehouse. The world's best treehouse, frankly.
Next time, we'll do it together.
Isn't it lovely? Music kicked in at the right moment. For now, he says. Emphasis on the for now. he's not put it out of mind. A loadout. Right, Pumpkinhead, another Keyblade, which I will not use because I don't use them. I never do. Just Kingdom Key all the way.
What else do you need to make a heart? What is a heart anyway? I can't figure it out.
Maybe because he doesn't have one. Oh, Oh, interesting. Jack is still talking about the Heartless Halloween. See, I called it. He still seems set on doing it. Oh, Jack, never learn, never change. Can't figure out what went wrong. Maybe it was because you were working on it. Oh, yeah, I kind of remember. That is more or less what I said during the first commentary. So, just throwing that back. I remember. Good memory. And also, you know, it was like yesterday. So with that done, we've completed the world basically. Yeah, Halloween Town's relatively simple. I don't think there's even too many like hidden items that I missed. Except for an entire area, which I did find later in the playthrough. There's an entire room that I just completely overlooked, but, you know. It's not too hard to find, it's in the graveyard. Well, not the graveyard, the Yuletide Hill. Yeah. The graveyard takes you to the Yuletide Hill. That's the name of that place, by the way, with the big curly tree thing in the middle. I was wondering what its name was. That's what it's called. So yeah, Lock, Shock and Barrel are chilling here. Yep, just a bunch of troublemakers. You're not better off without the guy. You're also better off with masks on, please. You better keep an eye on those three rascals. They may pull a prank the second you look away. Oh man, it would help if I had eyes on the back of my head. Hey, Mayor. Hey, okay. Okay. Right, so let's get the party back together and head off, because we have better places to be and better things to do. Right, with that done, we only have one world left in this zone that we can see, but we'll get there in due time. Probably the next part. So until then, fellas, we'll catch up then. I'll just sort of call it off here, I guess. So, you know, the usual. That was the part. We did a big bunch of things. We took down a big Oogie Boogie man, and with that, we are done. So until next time, fellas, just let me know what you thought. Let me know how you're doing, and yeah, I'm Jack, and I'll be back. Thank you for watching.